The real reason that I started this is because I love to grow. I've always wanted this lifestyle. I've always wanted to live like this.
Hi, I'm Dara Eden with Eden's Health Guide. Eden's Health Guide showcases local food, restaurants, products, and holistic health practitioners. And I'm with Heather Rossi of Fresh and Local Vero. We're here at her farm to talk about some of the farming practices that she has here on the farm.
The real reason that I started this is because I love to grow. I just love to grow stuff. I want to grow food, I want to grow flowers, I want to grow all kinds of stuff. I just want to grow.
So how long have you been doing it?
I've been here 10 years. I've worked for other people, I've, done other farm things, but I've just consistently been, adding trees here, growing stuff here.
Well, you grew up in a
everything.
grove, right?
Yes, I grew up in a grove, so I've always wanted this lifestyle. I've always wanted to live like this. Of course, I've, house hopped, buying and selling houses until I finally got to something with some property and I started planting stuff.
Okay.
So here I am. Quality food is very important to me. How my food is grown, what goes into it is just as important as what you get out of it.
Do you put any pesticides, weed killers?
I don't use anything that I wouldn't put on myself.
Wonderful.
Nothing. You can eat it right out of the field.
So how do you keep bugs off if you're not putting anything on it?
If you stay ahead of things, which is the key, you have to stay ahead of it. You can't get behind long before the bugs come. You're getting the plant ready. You're making it healthy, just like us, just like our bodies. If we keep them in good shape, we don't have to worry when the sickness comes because it's not getting us. Everything's picked at the time that it needs to be. Nothing around here is commercial. It's all pretty much treated individually as to what what each plant needs.
Tell me what's the difference there? What commercial versus the way you do it?
In a more commercial setting, things are picked a lot less frequently and there's a bigger crop taken. So you get a pretty good range of really small to much larger, and then they get graded. I pick it as I see that it's ready, not before, it's not, it's almost like every piece is an individual. If your little friend beside you that's growing isn't ready, it stays, it doesn't go. So
Right.
I'll come back in, a couple weeks and look at it and maybe pick that.
Okay. So do you want to show us around a little bit?
The Thai beans, yeah. Look how long they are. Oh my, they're so lovely. And taste this.
Wait a minute, is this the same thing?
That's just older, it's ready to go to seed. That's what you would plant.
This is what you would plant. You wouldn't eat it?
No, they're too big.
That's huge.
I know. But this
This is the way you would.
that's delicious.
Oh, that is.
And this red lettuce has gone to seed, and now I use it in my flower bouquets, and the same with that yellow lettuce over there. Here's a celery hedge. That's actually a cauliflower.
This is?
Yeah. It's just hanging in there.
Okay.
And here's broccoli, and after you cut off the main, it'll keep putting off little shoots all year long. So you can keep collecting broccoli. Oh, so lovely. But as you can smell, this time of year, broccoli doesn't do all that well.
No.
Let's go back over here. There's fennel, and parsley. Basil, and dill. I use all this stuff in my bouquets as it's going out, away from eating quality, it turns into pretty quality.
Okay.
So then we stare at it and think, oh, how gorgeous you are. Look how pretty.
So you use those in your flower arrangements?
We do.
then?
We do.
Cool.
Leftover fennel and parsley. We've got tomatoes. Aguamato, which is a very sweet Peruvian fruit. It grows in a jacket. None of them are ready, or else I would show you. But this is kind of what they do. And then the fruit is inside.
Ooh,
But it needs to be much bigger than that.
gotcha.
But that's the kind of fun stuff I like growing. Neat, just weird stuff. And there's peppers, banana peppers.
Ooh, okay. That's what are the little red ones up here?
Serrano, chili peppers. An eggplant. Oh my goodness, eggplant coming out our ears.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting ready to make some stuff with it, but oh, but here's a tiny one. Really tiny.
Oh yeah.
What?
Strawberries. They're heading out for the summer.
I'm not too
We'll
bad.
have them again in the fall.
And I love the strawberries. There's the cows. They love the strawberries too. Which one is which in here? You said we had some leeks and
we
some
have some
beets.
leeks.
Those
They're
are
coming
beets?
in a couple weeks and they'll be pulling out, and I'll be pulling out the rest of these beets on the next couple weeks.
So
They're
those
just
are the beets.
babies right now, but aren't they pretty?
Oh, yes. Now you just stuck that back in. Is it going to continue growing?
Yeah, just a root vegetable.
Okay.
So we'll head over here to the bees.
Now you don't mess with the bees, do you? You have
No,
somebody else
somebody
that comes
and takes care of them.
and you just get honey later?
Just get honey.
All right.
That's it.
And you never get bit by those?
Never. Nope. They're hungry. They're not mean.
Okay. Unless you went over there and disturbed them.
Right. Yeah. They'll protect their own, but
Yeah.
they're not bumblebees. They're not looking to be
N-
chaotic.
What, you know how you go and you get different honeys like at the farm? You get clover honey or orange blossom. What do they produce?
It depends on what's blooming.
Okay.
That's whatever's blooming they go get and bring back to make the honey. So different times a year you get different kinds of honey.
Oh, okay. So they could produce clover now and then
Yes.
orange blossom
I think saw palmetto is actually what'll be coming.
this time around. Okay.
So these are our flower bulbs that are just now starting to pop, and in a few weeks, less than a month, we'll be having beautiful gladiolas, liatris, purple spikes. Oh, they're so pretty.
And you do different arrangements
We
with
do.
them, sell them at the different
We
markets.
do.
Awesome.
And we do food boxes on Fridays for the Veggie Club people that want it delivered. And sometimes I throw a bouquet in there. Sometimes, you know,
Oh,
Linda will have stuff, or we'll have extra lettuce seed, and we'll be like, oh, this week we're going to make bouquets. Herbal bouquets, or they're just pretty bouquets. I do all my seedlings. I start all my seedlings in this little house here. Provides the humidity so that the seed can germinate. And then they go out to the big yard. A few things here underneath this hoop house, just to extend the timing on some lettuces so I can have some romaine later in the year, and salanova. And then this is where all my flowers start. I have pink sunflowers this year starting.
Ooh.
Aren't they beautiful? I can't wait to see their little heads. So these are going to be pink sunflowers. They're going to be so
Awesome.
pretty. They're a hybrid. So we'll have to keep the plants and knock the heads together and make ourselves some more seeds. But that's my fun little project for this year. And of course, zinnias. I do green zinnias, red zinnias.
Carnations?
Yes, I do carnation. Any weird thing that I can get a hold of, I want to grow it. Yeah. So nasturtiums, edible flowers also.
Oh, cool.
Yep. More pigeon peas.
And what are these? What are those?
That's lettuce that goes in that tower out there. That's how you start the lettuce that goes in that tower.
Oh, that goes in that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't live in dirt. It just lives in a inert medium.
And then that is the
Aquaponic tower?
aquaponic tower.
Yes.
Okay. And that's you have lettuce in there.
Yes.
Different types of lettuce.
Yes.
And what kind of water do you use in the?
I use pond water. Everything comes out of my pond.
Okay.
The whole place is irrigated with pond water. So I feed the fish and I feed the ducks and the fish do their thing and then I get the return.
No unnatural fertilizer either. You're just using what's in the pond from the ducks and very nice.
Yeah, I don't use animal manures. I don't collect animal manures. Just too many problems come with that.
Yeah.
That I've managed to avoid having any of the problems that would come from that by avoiding that.
Tell us a little more about this, Heather.
The water comes from the pond, and 3 times a day the system turns on. The water goes down the tubes and back to the tank. And the lettuce just grows. And in the summertime, I grow a lot in these containers because I can cover them with screen so that the bugs don't carry me off, because those little white moths lay thousands of worm eggs, and this is what they do to arugula. So, and here's a little ladybug. Oh, check that out. See right there on that leaf? That's ladybug eggs.
How do people get produce from you?
We do a couple of local markets around Vero, one at the Vero Beach Market up in Sebastian.
Alma community?
Yes, the second and last Sunday of the month.
Okay. Everybody
Everybody that comes here is somebody I've met before, basically, unless they come with somebody.
Right.
So it's almost like a veggie club.
Gotta be in the
You
club.
got to know somebody to know somebody.
How does somebody get in the veggie club? They meet you out at one of the markets, or can they call you and introduce themselves, or just hop on out to your
Yes.
place? And
Just like you text me and then you come out.
so you can give her a text, give her a call, be part of the veggie club, get healthy.
Fresh and local Vero at hotmail.com.